Hello everyone, and welcome back to Figure Review. On this episode, I'm continuing my look at Mattel's DC Multiverse Batman vs. Superman action figures with Wonder Woman. Now, this has been one of the harder figures to find in the series. You'll end up finding a lot of regular Batman and armor Batman, and then Superman and Wonder Woman are a little iffy. At least in my area, I don't see very many Wonder Woman and Superman. Not until... if your store reorders, you'll probably come across a few, but initially she was very difficult to find. But Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman looks great. Let's take a look. She has a pretty good head sculpt here. I don't know if they employed any scanning technology with these figures. I would assume not. But I thought it came out pretty good overall. Nice painting on the hair. The tiara looks good. Very well painted face. I thought it would be hard to find a decent one, but came out pretty good. As you can see, she's got some nice accessories here. She's got her sword. Nice. Actually packaged in a way where it doesn't get all bent and misshapen, so that's appreciative. Something that's not very cool with the sword, and I understand they have to put it, but it says China right on there. That's a little annoying. I think that would have made more sense on the handle, where you're most likely... I'm just assuming most people would... collectors would display her holding the sword. So just see the China right on the blade like that, I think was a poor design decision. But, she also comes with her shield. Very nice. Very nice detail on there. Nice brass paint on the outside, and then silver with a black wash, so you can see all the detail and all the lettering. And even on the inside, beautiful detail here. Again, a kind of annoying made in China, but at least it's on the inside. It's not so obvious like on the sword. Something I noticed other people say about the shield, that if you want to display it on the other arm, the bird's going to be upside down. That kind of stinks, but not a big deal in my opinion. I will say it is kind of hard to get her hand through and actually hold the shield. That's kind of a nitpick if you really need to get it down to that detail, but that's what they made it for, and it should be a little bit easier. But as you guys saw, I could get it on there. She wasn't actually holding the handle on her arm, so if you display it right, it looks okay. Her outfit is well painted. I think it could have a little more detail to it, and what I mean by that is her outfit looks very, very, perfect. As you guys saw on Armor Batman, that suit's taken a bit of a beating, and I think it would have been nice to get maybe some black wash, kind of like it is here on the shield, because there's no way Wonder Woman's suit is just pristine at all times, you know? I could kind of understand Superman's suit is a suit, he can wash, I suppose he could wash and clean it and keep it nice, but Wonder Woman's armor and stuff is going to get nicked and dented and beaten. Anything that's metal is going to take a beating, one way or the other from her, so it's a little too, all the colors and stuff, it's all a little too perfect, but it looks good on a figure. As you see, got the lasso of truth there. This piece doesn't come off. It's plugged into her back and glued in, so you could take it out, and if you're a pretty good collector modifier, you could get rid of it, but it's just kind of on there. She's got all the good articulation, shoulder, swivel on there, which I don't really understand because she's got the wrist too, so I don't know. I guess they just wanted to get extra articulation in there. A cool feature is you can actually put the sword in its holster, so that's kind of nice. The skirt does restrict her split ability, and her kick distance actually is pretty good. She's got pretty good range on the kick. Not so great on the back kick. She got the swivel knee, or the thigh swivel, I should say, and regular kick. No left and right on the ankles. You can see at the back here. Something of a downer on this is the head is completely hard plastic. So head turning is supposed to be possible, but it's not really possible because the hair is just solid as rock. And then you can see the nice detail. They didn't miss anything on the way down here. Something else that kind of stinks is there's no hole for a base. As you guys seen with my last few Batman reviews, people don't stand too well. If you're just going to stand her there normally, she'll sit for you. But you try to do anything too dynamic, and she's a little wobbly. But as usual, each one of these figures comes with a piece where you can put together a replica of Batman's grapnel gun. I will show you guys that as soon as all 8 figures are available. And I actually kind of like that. I don't have any sort of replica style Batman stuff, as much Batman stuff as I have. I don't have any replicas, so I'm really looking forward to completing that grapnel gun. I think it'll look very cool. And it's something nice for a change instead of a Build-A-Figure. But stay tuned for the next episode of Figure Review, where we'll be taking a look at Superman from Mattel's DC Multiverse line, Batman vs. Superman. Thanks for watching, everybody.